Have you ever noticed how fat used to be villain of every diet? But now scientists keep telling us to eat more of it. Sounds confused, right? For years, fat was blamed for clogged arteries and poor health. Yet today, one particular fat, omega-3, keeps appearing in research connected to heart health, brain performance, and even better recovery after training. So what's changed? Did the scientists suddenly change their mind? Or did we finally understand something important about nutrition? The truth is not all fats behave the same inside your body. Some can be harmful in excess, while others play essential roles in metabolism and health. And the omega-3 turns out to be one of the most important.
Fatphobic Fitness asks, wait, I thought fat was the enemy. Why are people suddenly telling me to eat omega-3?
Because not all fats are created equal. Some fats are essential, meaning your body literally cannot function properly without them. Omega-3 fat acids support heart health, brain function, and help regulate inflammation throughout the body. Considering that your brain is made of nearly 60% fat, the type of fat you eat actually matters a lot. Omega-3 acid appears naturally in food like fat fish, chia seeds, and walnuts. The problem is the modern diets tend to contain far more processed fats and far fewer omega-3 acids than on bodies evolved to handle. Low intake has been linked to issues with mood, cognitive performance, and long-term health. That's why omega-3 often becomes part of the conversation around nutrition and supplementation.
Science Nerd Snacks asks, what's the difference between EPA, DHA, and ALA? Aren't they all just omega-3?
They are related, but they behave very differently in the body. Think of omega-3 as a small family with three main members: EPA, DHA, and ALA. EPA and DHA are the forms your body uses most directly. They support heart function, help regulate inflammation, and play a key role in brain health. These are found mainly in fat fish and certain marine sources. ALA, on the other hand, comes from plants foods like chia seeds and walnuts. While ALA is healthy, the body must convert into EPA and DHA before it becomes fully useful. Unfortunately, that conversion is quite inefficient, sometimes less than 10%. That's why nutrition experts often recommend getting EPA and DHA directly from food or supplements.
Supplement Safari asks, fish oil, krill oil, algae oil, which omega-3 supplement is actually best?
This is where things can get a little confusing. Fish oil is the most common source and typically provides solid amounts of EPA and DHA. But quality matters because poorly produced oils can become oxidized or contain contaminants. Krill oil is another option and might have slightly better absorption in some cases. It also contains antioxidants that helps protect the oil from oxidation. Then there is algae oil, which is particularly interesting for vegetarians and vegans. Fish actually get their omega-3 by eating algae in the ocean. Some algae oils provide both DHA and EPA, while others focus mostly on DHA. So the best choice often depends on your diet, your preferences, and the overall quality of the supplement.
Gym Recovery Guru asks, do people who train hard actually need more omega-3 than everyone else?
In many cases, yes. Intense training creates small amounts of inflammation and stress in the muscle and joints. That stress is a part of adaptation process that makes you stronger. Omega-3 fatty acids can help regulate that inflammatory response and support recovery. Some studies suggest they might reduce muscle soreness, support joint comfort, and potentially lower injury risk over time. For athletes or people who train frequently, this can translate into better recovery between sessions. But the benefits aren't limited to athletes. Omega-3 also supports cardiovascular health, brain function, and metabolic balance in everyday life. Training increases the demand because the body is constantly repairing and adapting.
Timing Trouble asks, does it matter when I take omega-3, or can I just take it whenever I remember?
Timing might actually help. Omega-3 supplements tend to be absorbed more effectively when taken with meals that contain dietary fat. Some research suggests taking them with dinner might support heart health. Makers is slightly better than take on an empty stomach in the morning.
Absorption Wizard asks, why do people say omega-3 works better when taken with food?
Because fat helps absorb fat. Omega-3 fatty acids are fat soluble, meaning your digestive system processes them more efficiently when other fats are present in the meal. If you take them with food like eggs, avocado, olive oil, nuts, or fish, the digestive system absorbs them much more effectively. Take them on an empty stomach often reduce how much your body actually uses. There is another small factor too. Extremely high fiber meals can sometimes bind the fats and slightly reduce absorption. But the biggest factor is consistency. Taking omega-3 occasionally won't do much. Regular intake allows these fatty acids to integrate into cells membranes, which is when the real benefits begin to appear. So, omega-3 isn't just another trendy supplement. It's one of the few nutrients that support your brain, heart, metabolism, joints, and recovery all at the same time. But the key is using it correctly, choosing sources rich in EPA and DHA. Take them with meals that contain health fats and maintaining consistent intake. When those pieces come together, omega-3 becomes one of the simplest nutritional strategies for supporting long-term health and performance. If you enjoy learning the science behind nutrition and biohack, subscribe to Hugo BioHack for more clearly science-based health insights, and share this video with someone who still thinks all fats are bad.